Building a Super Walker revolver from a kit. William Hovey Smith, 2013. I'm the author of Extreme Muzzleloading and also an e-book series on muzzleloading guns. Now here is a gun I'm actually building.
I'm Hovey Smith, the Backyard Sportsman, and I am also the corresponding editor for Gun Digest, covering black powder, and the author of 8 e-books on muzzleloading guns. Now, one of my forthcoming e-books is going to be hunting with muzzleloading revolvers. So in preparation for that book, well, I needed to have me some muzzleloading revolvers. Yeah! And of course, I also needed to hunt with the largest one that was conveniently available. And that is this beastie here. This is the Colt Walker revolver. Now this particular revolver is in kit form from Uberti, and I just received it yesterday. It has no bluing on it, as you'll see. The stock is roughed but not finished. The brass work is not finished, but I was very pleasantly surprised that the action is. In fact, the action is very good indeed, including the trigger pull. When I ordered the kit, I was sort of expecting to have a bag full of loose parts, but no, it's put together, and it is put together well. Now I'm going to send this revolver to Mr. Dykes Reber of North Little Rock, Arkansas, and have him put a Weaver sight base on this flat, and also change the loading lever. Now this is the 3rd such revolver I've owned in my life, and I frankly did not think much of the other 2. And the reason is the design. When this gun is fired, it generates a fair amount of recoil. You're shooting 60 grains of powder and a round ball. And when that happens, very commonly, this loading lever falls like that. And that ties up the gun. Whoop! So if I'm going to shoot a single shot pistol, well, I'll shoot a pistol that'll hold 100 grains of powder and shoot a 370 grain bullet instead of the 60 grains and the round ball that the Walker does. Not to say that this is an insignificant load. It is. And for decades, I sort of derided these pistols as being too puny to be used on big game animals. The cylinders just couldn't hold enough power. Well, some changes have happened. For one, there is now 777 powder available, which is more potent volume for volume than black powder. Well, and Kato Ajama and others are now producing some elongate bullets that are heavier than the round ball. So I took another look at these pistols. This is a pistol that is of a different type. This is a Remington percussion revolver. In particular, this is Cabela's Buffalo revolver. Made by Pieta in Italy and originally bright finished stainless steel.
This squirrel is a Pieta's first kill, and then it got a deer, and I had it nitride coating by H&M Metal Processing of Akron, Ohio, took it hunting again, and killed 3 hogs with 4 shots.
So we will have a very effective hunting pistol of a type, well, let's say we'll call it a Super Walker, because in fact it will be much improved in performance over the original design. Now, this is what a more usual sized Remington 1858 looks like, though this is a civilian version with a shorter barrel. This has a 5.5-inch barrel. The standard is more like an 8-inch barrel. Okay. But this is my everyday carry gun, and yeah, it is loaded, by the way. Okay. Been loaded for about 6 months. and we're going to take it out and we're going to shoot it in comparison with some cartridge guns in a bit.
On Ossabaw Island, this gun did an assist and actually killed a crippled deer.
Just to give a bit of contrast, this is one of the smaller of the muzzleloading revolvers, not quite the smallest, but very nearly so. So this is the smallest, and this is its real big brother. The Walker weighs 4.5 pounds. The little North American Arms revolver weighs more like 4.5 ounces. Before we ship this gun to Mr. Revolver, we are going to remove some elements. You can see how rough the grips are, as well as the casting itself. I'm going to work on these parts while Mr. Revolver does his work on the rest of the pistol. So I'm going to take these screws out and remove the grips as well as the brass frame. Now, oftentimes on new guns, it may take, well, a little force to move these screws. So if you have a T-shaped screwdriver like this, that can really help. Actually, I've already tried these, and these do pretty good. They are not set in that firmly. Okay. But one thing you want to make sure that your screwdriver actually fits the screws. Guys, you don't need to bugger the screws. No. And you also want to make sure you have a plastic bag here to put all these components together. So you put them in together. Because these screws are actually under spring tension now. You can see the space here where the springs are actually pushing this frame away from the body of the pistol. Okay, that screw is out now. It's free. This one doesn't have much left on it. Popped. Told you they have a spring there. All right. Now we've also relaxed the mainspring too, as you will see shortly. So we have these two right here on the back, and I'm actually going to use this screwdriver, which is a little handier. Okay, there we have it. So we have it disassembled, and this will enable Mr. Revolver to check the functionality of the pistol just fine, and leave me the wood part here to finish, and the brass. But now, this is Hovey Smith, reminding you to hunt what you eat and eat what you hunt. Be legal, be ethical, be safe, goodbye, God bless, and see you next time.
Besides being the author of Extreme Muzzleloading, I also have backyard deer hunting, crossbow hunting, and practical bow fishing, and all of these are available as softcover and e-books. I have a new 8-book e-book series for 2013-14, including hunting with muzzleloading revolvers. The Uberti Colt Walker kit was purchased from Dixie Gun Works of Union City, Tennessee. Now, Dykes Reber is a guy who is going to be getting the gun and doing the modifications that I described, and then it's going to H&M Metal Processing for a nitride coating. For more information on my books, blogs, and videos, go to my website at www.hoveysmith.com. Good hunting and good eating from the outdoors. Goodbye and God bless.